The Tesla Model Y and the Tesla Model 3 get all an update, and this update will be the topic of today's video. I'm glad to have you back here on my channel, but first we will look into some numbers here for Q4 and also into the supercharger expansion. So when we look at Q4, there are different opinions on how big this quarter can get. Some people estimates or wishes are 500,000 cars. I have here a bit more conservative number, which is 440,000, but I do expect it to be closer to 500,000 this quarter as Tesla is ramping in Grünheide and Austin, and this is definitely going to have a major effect on the numbers in Q4. Looking into Q4 for 2023, we could see something like 628,000, but rather a bit higher, 650 to 700,000 if everything is going according to plan. This would mean Austin and Giga Berlin ramping further, and this could help to make next year a very, very good year. Then looking at the superchargers, we have 10,000 superchargers in Europe right now. 1/5 of them was installed in the past 9 months, so growth is currently still going on. And again, based on the energy prices in Germany and Europe, of course, the superchargers are maybe not the first place to go to. But if Tesla would implement the options like in the United States for charging at different hours with different prices, I think you can get many people back to the supercharger based on that price politics. So I would be very keen, and I'm very excited to see if Tesla is actually going to do that in Europe. So moving to the major update I have talked about, we all know that Tesla has already planned to go from radar sensors towards Tesla Vision, so camera based. And Tesla has done that now. They have announced that starting in early October 2022, all Model 3 and all Model Y built in North America, Europe, Middle East, and Taiwan are no longer built with ultrasonic sensors. Instead, rely solely on Tesla Vision to provide autopilot, enhanced autopilot, FSD capability, and active safety features. So we will discuss here now what this means for current owners and then new owners. And this change comes a bit of a surprise that it is so rapid and so fast. And there are some speculations that Tesla might have some issues when it comes to the supply chain and the sensors that they need. So there seems to be a bottleneck, and maybe Tesla has decided to move forward much faster than expected. And I tell you why this might be the case. Because the new cars don't have 100% the functionality capabilities yet. They will get it over the air with new updates. So if you are equipped with a car that has all the sensors, this is changing nothing for you. It is the same, and Tesla has said they're going to keep the sensors working for the old cars. So it's not like your car is getting worse now and you are not able to use the cameras. Then you have the equipped, of course, the new equipped system. So you are just going with the vision-based model. With that model, with the new cars now, the Park Assist, Auto Park Summon, and Smart Summon are coming soon. So this really indicates for me, Tesla has not been planning to do that. They have been doing it pretty fast, this change right now. So they don't want to have any delays in the wait time if they have a bottleneck. And so they're going to do these 4 functions over the air. So again, it might be that you are taking your car and some functionalities are not perfectly working. And then Tesla is going to do an over-the-air update, and this will remove the hurdles. Then Marcel Münch here is writing, and I cannot prove that 100%, that the issue is actually that the removal of the radar is due to a supply chain bottleneck. It could be the case. We know we are living in times where this kind of stuff can happen pretty quickly. And we also know that Tesla is acting very quickly, meaning Tesla is very well known for that they are really trying to find a solution. And maybe they have planned this update for the end of the year and they were not quite ready yet. That's why these 4 functions are not working yet. But now they have decided we're going to do that. we're going to move forward. Please let me know what you think about this approach. Now, the next carrier could be the Morning Crystal. It's currently on its way to Shanghai, and it could look like they are for the next Tesla cars. Again, Morning Crystal could be a candidate to actually move to Australia or Japan. We have seen 2 carriers now on their way to Europe, which indicates that maybe now another carrier might move to a different destination. Of course, as a European, I'm not neutral. I would prefer, again, another ship for the European market. So the Glovis Supreme and the Deneb Leader, there were actually in Germany a few people receiving a VIN number that indicates it's not the Herc Traveler, even further the Glovis Supreme. So let me know if you received any VIN number. It should be happening today, in the next days, to be honest with you. But a few people have received already VIN numbers, which is exciting to see. Those were VIN numbers for the Model 3 and for the Model Y from China. So this indicates that Q4 has begun and VIN numbers are already allocated, which is a very good sign. Now, I talked about the logistical structure, that it changed from last year Q4 to this year Q4. And last year we got 19 carriers from China to Europe. Now in this Q4 we have Austin, which is bringing additional cars in the United States, which they were not able to do last year. And now for the New Zealand market and Australian market, there are as well additional carriers. So we see that already based on August numbers, the Model Y is the most popular car in New Zealand. So that is very good news. I'm excited to see that lots of owners or new owners are now there in New Zealand. Very important when it comes to logisticals. I do expect that the 19 carriers we had in Q4 2021 won't be reached again this quarter, as we are not having all carriers moving to Europe, but as well to Japan and Australia and New Zealand. So this is, again, an estimation that I have. Maybe Tesla is able to actually get more carriers on board so they can increase the numbers. Then, of course, we have more room for carriers in Q4 for Europe. So thank you very much for being here today. I really appreciate your time. And as you know, if you need anything for your car and you're from Europe, you can check out my workplace, Tessie Supply. You can get products from there, rubber mats and all what you need for your car. I would be very glad to have you check this out, tessiesupply.com. So thank you very much for being here today. I really appreciate your time and wish you a wonderful day. Thank you very much.